Okay, dear, good afternoon, everyone. Today we are going to start a new chapter. So today we will discuss the introduction of a chapter through the flow chart and chapter from geography, chapter 6, human resource, or we can say population. Earlier, dear student, we have discussed chapter 1, natural resources. There are different type of natural resources on the basis of ownership, on the basis of biotic, abiotic, on the basis of their classification, agro-based, mineral-based, raw material-based. Now we are going to discuss about the human resources. You know, all the resources are important when human resources are technical, capable, who can change one resources into valuable resources. Human resources are the great resources for a nation. Without human resources, no one country can't develop because development is concerned and depend on the human resources. And human resources means if in any country where the vast population are located, so such country we can't say developed. Development depend on the different certain points like in knowledge, technical, education, literacy rate, health of population. So these are the different factors which play the important role to make any human resources as a valuable resources. As a human resources, as a valuable resources. When we become valuable resources, when we are educated, when I'm healthy, if anyone may be physical handicapped, illiterate, so such resources may be burden on a nation. In human resources, when human resources are important, when are different factors play important role to make as a human resources as a valuable resources. These are the different points we'll discuss in this chapter. First, human resources, and if we discuss about the world, you know, distribution of human resources are uneven. You know, few countries are the vast populated, few countries are the less populated. You know, 60% of world populations are living only 10 countries. 60% of world populations are living in 10 countries only. These countries are China, India, USA, Brazil, Bangladesh, Indonesia, Nigeria, Japan, and Indonesia, Bangladesh, like. So these are the 9 to 10 countries where the 60% populations are living. What about the rest of countries? 40% populations are living. So what factor make the distribution of populations? First, we'll discuss about the distribution of population. It always find out in density. We represent through the density. Density, population density. Population density means in total area, number of people are living in that area divided by the total area. Suppose ये area in any region 10,000 people are living and area is the 105 kilometer. So per kilometer is the 100 people. 100 people are living in per kilometer. That is known as the population density. Population density in simple language, we can say simple words, कि number of people are living in a country, region or area तो number of people divided by the total area of a country, region, or where you want to find out the density. So this is the formula to calculate the population density, and population distribution always represent through the population density. Population density means the number of persons who are living in per square kilometer. So like a Japan, Tokyo, population density are high. In metro cities where the multi-story buildings are located, population density are high. In remote and mountain area, population density are less. People are living in scared area like in desert area, population density are less. Later on, we have discussed density of population. We have discussed about the distribution of population. We have discussed human resources in short, in introduction only. Okay, which are the different factors which affect the distribution of population? Why this population distribution is different in different region? Why? Suppose in any one country, any one area where the high population density, in any one area less population density, so which are the factors which play the important role for a population, which affect the distribution of population? यानी ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा लोग कहाँ रहना पसंद करेंगे? तो which are the different factors which play the important role in distribution of population? So these factors are, first factor no one person want to live in such harsh climatic condition जहाँ बहुत ज़्यादा cold हो, तो बहुत ज़्यादा hot हो. No one want to live in that area. अभी हमें इतना cold लगता है. No one want to live in the minus temperature. In such area where the during the summer 40 or 50 degrees Celsius temperature. So first factor which play the important role for a distribution of population, that is the climate. Okay. So we will discuss about the climate. Another one factor where the soil, fertile soil is available or not. No one want to live in such area where is the no fertile soil is available. Suppose anyone industrialization area or maybe that is the different. But most of people they want to live in such area where is the fertile soil is available for agriculture. So soil also play the important role. No one want to live in the sandy area or some desert area. Topography means top part of the land. If plateau part, uneven part, valley part, plateau. So topography also play the important role. Means the top part of the earth. That is also play. If top part of the earth may be flat, so everyone people want to live in that area where is the flat part. Like topography also plays the important role. Water easily available. Suppose no one want to live in desert area where is the water shortage problem. So water also another one factor which play the important role. Minerals, if minerals easily available, so industries may be set up in that area. They able to find their jobs in that area. They able to find their work inside that area. So minerals also play the important role in distribution of population. Apart from that, these are the geographical factors. These are the geographical factors. Apart from that, economical factor also play. If any one area is the industrialization area, any one area is the industrial belt area, any one area is the industrial hub area, so most of people they want to live in that area for commercial purpose. So economical factor also play the important role. Social factors also play the important role. Social due to the if any one area located in such famous temple or like social factors. After marriage, many maybe migrate to one place to another. These are the different factors which also affect the population. Social factor also play. Political factor. After partitions, population also affected. Partitions also another one political factor. Political, social factor, economical, cultural factor also play the important role. If anyone region is famous for cultural activities, anyone famous for the pilgrims, anyone famous for the tourist purpose, so such area may be crowded area. So these are the different factors. So in this topic we will discuss the two factors, geographical factor and social, economical, cultural factors which affect the distribution of population. This factor play the important role in distribution of population. If this factor may be located in that area, water easily available. Why, earlier time most of civilizations are found on the bank of rivers, like in Mesopotamia, Indus civilizations, different civilizations like Egypt civilization in Egypt. So this civilization is found on the bank of river. Why? Water easily available, fertile land easily available, good climatic condition, flat part, delta part easily available. That's why most of civilizations are located on the bank of river. So these are the factors we'll discuss which play the important role in distribution of population. Okay. Next point we'll discuss what are the different factors which change the population change. Suppose earlier time populations are living in that area, 1000 population in 2020. Okay. After in 2021 population only 900. यहाँ की population 900 हो जाती है in 2021. तो which are the different factors which change population, which population change, which play the important role in population change, what are the factors, क्यों किसी भी एरिया की पॉपुलेशन कम एंड ज्यादा क्यों होती है, why is the population change, which are the different factors which play the important role in any area. If these are the two areas, for example, take the example of A, population 10,000, B, population 15,000. Okay, 15,000 population area in 2015. But in 2020, A की population 9,000 या okay 8,000 and 17,000. B. Why this population change? So which are the factors which play the important role in population change? क्यों ऐसे population change होती है किसी भी एरिया की? कभी population increase होती है, sometimes it may be decrease. Chances है increase होने की. So these are the three factors which play the important role. But first one is the birth rate. Birth rate means number of children in 1000 populations. कितने बच्चे birth rate increase होती है in 1000. Birth rate always counted from the 1000%. And number of children, if 1000 populations में suppose 1000 population में 100 children newborn baby in 1 year में, newborn baby in 1 year, तो birth rate हो गई 10%. Birth rate is the 10%. Newborn baby if 100 है, तो this is the birth rate. तो if birth rate में भी birth rate होते कहीं भी तो population क्या होगी? What happens? Population will be increase. Birth rate से क्या होगी? Population increase होगी किसी भी एरिया की. If birth rate किसी भी जगह birth हुई तो newborn babies आए. Okay. Another one factor is the death rate. Death rate, number of person who die. इट आल्सो कैलकुलेटेड फ्रॉम द 1000, यानी कितने लोगों की या किसी भी पर्सन की डेथ हो जाती है, डेट इज डेथ रेट. अगर किसी एरिया में डेथ रेट हो गई, ओके डेथ हो गई, तो पॉपुलेशन विल बी डिक्रीज. अनदर वन फैक्टर, अब फर्स्ट टू वी हैव डिस्कस बर्थ रेट एंड डेथ रेट. सिंपल फॉर्मूला, इफ बर्थ रेट इज ग्रेटर देन डेथ रेट तो पॉपुलेशन विल बी increase. If birth rate is the less than the death rate, population will be decrease. Simple sir. If number of children born तो वो ज्यादा होंगे, death rate कम होगी तो population will be increase, and number of death maximum होगी और birth less होगी तो population So these are the two factors which play the important role in population change. Another one factor is the migration. Migration, when people maybe migrate one place to another in search of work, in search of education, in search of health. These are the different factors, whatever factor may be, whatever region may be. When a person may be migrate one place to another, it is also another one factor which plays the important role in population change. A, B. If from A to B, any one person is migrated A to B, so that is the in migration, out migration for A. It is the out migration, means the populations are leaving the country or area, are leaving the country and area. So that is the out migration for A. But in migration for B, यानी वहाँ population आ रही है. तो migration are two types: out migration, in migration. When anyone person is coming inside the town, cities, or maybe country, that is known as the in migration. If anyone is leaving, that is known as the out migration. So these are the migration. So these are the three factors which play the important role in population change: death rate, birth rate, and migration. Okay, dear. Next topic is population composition. And another one topic, difference between death rate and birth rate. Difference between the death rate and birth rate. If death rate is the 100 and birth rate is the 200, so difference between the both, that is known as the natural growth rate. It is the natural growth rate of population. So 100 is the natural growth rate of population. So we will discuss about the natural growth rate also in this chapter. So difference between the both, that is known as the natural growth rate. So these are the two types: actual growth rate and annual growth rate. What is the actual growth rate and annual growth rate? So number of person increase, that is the 100. Number of person increase, that is the 100. So 100 is the actual growth rate. Actual growth rate means the what number of person increase, actual में कितने लोग बढ़े, that is actual growth rate. And annual growth rate in percentage, and behind thousand of person, number of percentage, suppose 2%, 3%, that is known as the annual growth rate. That is known as the annual growth rate. Suppose किसी country की किसी area की population है 1000 and 2% growth rate है, it means 2% growth, that is known as the annual growth rate. Okay, we will discuss later on. Annual growth rate and actual growth rate not given in class 8, you will study in class 9, but we will discuss it. Last, what are the different factors which make the population composition? Which make the population composition? So these are the different factors which make the population composition. So in last topic, we will discuss about the different pyramid shape of Kenya, Bangladesh, Pakistan, China, India. So on what factor we compare the different nations? Birth rate also. If any country birth rate is high, so different pyramid shape will be there. Death rate also, on the basis of death rate. On the basis of literacy rate also, we compare the different nations. Literacy rate, one person know about the reading, writing, and arithmetic knowledge. On the basis of gender ratio, we can say sex ratio. Sex ratio is number of female population behind the 1000 male population. That is known as the sex ratio. So in any country sex ratio we will discuss in this chapter. Sex ratio means the behind 1000 male, how many female populations are there? That is known as the sex ratio. Suppose 872 female populations behind the 1000 male. So it represents the social status of social traits in that area, like Haryana, Punjab, Chandigarh, Delhi. यहाँ का sex ratio बहुत कम है. So we can say there is the gender discrimination. Gender discrimination होता है वहाँ पे. Sex ratio on the basis of that. So these are the different factors. We will compare the pyramid, birth rate, death rate, literacy rate, sex ratio. Another one is the age group. Means in any country, if you classify the age group into three categories, one is the children, second one is the working population, young, third one is the old. तो in any country working population ratio जितना ज़्यादा हाई होगा वो कंट्री उतना ही डेवलप होगा, क्योंकि फर्स्ट एंड लास्ट इज द बर्डन पॉपुलेशन ऑन ए नेशन, क्योंकि इन दोनों की क्या है, इनकम भी नहीं है पर इन पे हमें इन्वेस्ट करना है. तो दिस आर द तो एज ग्रुप. तो विल डिस्कस द एज ग्रुप, डिफरेंट एज ग्रुप. तो किस एज ग्रुप, किसी कंट्री में वर्किंग पॉपुलेशन बहुत ज्यादा है, किसी कंट्री में बर्डन पॉपुलेशन ज्यादा है, तो देयर विल बी डिफरेंट रिजल्ट वी कैन सी इन डिफरेंट नेशन. So we will compare on the basis of the age group also. So this one is the another one factor. Next one is the net attendance ratio. We will compare different nations on the basis of net attendance ratio also one factor. We can make the pyramid on the basis of net attendance ratio also. It's not given in your book. What is the net attendance ratio? Means above the 7 years. Number of children who are attending the school. Suppose in any area only 70% children are, net attendance ratio is 70%. NAR. Net attendance ratio means number of children above the 7 years. Why I am using the 7 years? Because government has decided a minimum age for education till 7 years. Because after 7 years no one is interested to take education. 7 years की एक एज लिमिट दी है गवर्नमेंट, तो हम इसमें 7 years के बिलो के चिल्ड्रन को काउंट नहीं करेंगे. वाई? बिकॉज वो कभी भी अपना एडमिशन ले सकता है. तो अबव द 7 years number of children who are attending the school. So if in any area 70% children are attending the school, it means we can say 30% children are illiterate in that area. यानी 30% बच्चे उस एरिया के स्कूल को अटेंड नहीं करते. तो think about their futures. What happens in about the 30% children? Means in future they become illiterate. जब कोई illiterate होगा तो you know what happens. So these are the different factors where we compare the different diagram. So this is the introduction, dear student, we have discussed today, and this chapter is interesting chapter. It is concerned with the population. We will discuss in details. Okay, population, or we are also part of population. Suppose, just take the another one example of population. In your school, in your class, if there are 60 students sitting, so population ratio is high. Okay, 60 students are sitting, and only percentage ratio is highest. Who is scoring the first rank is scored the 92%. Okay, in another one class where the only 30 students are sitting inside the classroom, strength of the student 30 only. Okay, and toppers percentage 5 students. In this class only one student is scoring 92%. In second class where is the 30 students and 5 students are scoring the 92%. So it means what I want to say, what I want to give the message here कि number of children किसी भी एरिया में ज्यादा होने से कुछ नहीं होता. क्वालिटी वाइज whom student are best. तो पॉपुलेशन की भी डिपेंड करती है क्वालिटी पे. किसी भी कंट्री में पॉपुलेशन कौन सी क्वालिटी की है, और क्वालिटी डिपेंड करती है एजुकेशन पे, हेल्थ पे, टेक्निकल फैक्टर. देयर आर डिफरेंट फैक्टर वेयर दिस फैक्टर्स आर डिपेंड. तो ओके डियर स्टूडेंट, टुमारो विल कंटिन्यू विद द चैप्टर. हैव ए गुड डे. थैंक्स.
थैंक यू सर.
ओके.
Thank you, sir.